Hi everyone, Mia Taormina back. Again, I'm one of the infectious disease specialists here at Duly Health and Care, and I brought you some information regarding the Cyclospora outbreak, or Cyclosporiasis, and I wanted to give you an update as to where we are as we start this next week ahead. Right now, there are over 5,000 cases being tracked as likely part of this nationwide outbreak, specifically heavily centered in the Midwest. And as of the last time I checked, I believe we're at 260 plus cases here in Illinois. So the big question remains, what is the source? And they've been looking heavily at different types of produce, green leafy vegetables, and things like that. We think it's probably due to iceberg lettuce, shredded lettuce, and there was potentially a source implicated last week, but that has since been found to be a false positive test. So they're sort of back to the drawing board. I personally think it's going to fall on lettuce, shredded lettuce, possibly things like cilantro, basil, or other greens. Less likely into the berries, but we absolutely have had cases tracked to berries in the past, raspberries, blueberries, or similar. So when it comes to trying the best we can to not avoid everything, but still be mindful as to where our greatest sources are, I would say avoiding things like prepackaged bagged lettuces or prepackaged salads, avoiding things like shredded lettuce as a topping in certain restaurants, chain restaurants, or other commercial locations where they may be serving shredded lettuce as a part of a sandwich. When it comes to fruits and vegetables in general, frozen fruits and vegetables, canned fruits and vegetables are much less likely to be carriers. It's not impossible, and certainly routine freezing in your home is not sufficient to kill Cyclospora, but there has been less likely anything transmissible by grocery store frozen food products. So those would be ones to lean towards. Also, any fruit or vegetable that you can peel yourself. So if you're peeling a banana, that's going to be a much safer option than a raspberry per se with lots of crevices inside. There's been some folks that have suggested washing your fresh produce, and while that will not eliminate all of the Cyclospora because it does really strongly adhere to leafy surfaces and nooks and crannies in different fruits, it will minimize the burden, and minimizing the burden could lead to a better outcome if you were to consume something that was contaminated. So I do recommend washing all fruits and vegetables before consuming. Obviously, peeling something is going to be better than something that can't be peeled. The suggestions to use vinegar or baking soda in your washing solutions, not necessarily something that you need to do universally. When it comes to prevention and good hand washing, we're going to want to use soap and water, and we're going to want to wash our hands for a good period of time. A couple of minutes would be ideal. We don't want to use alcohol-based hand sanitizers. They don't work as well. However, if that's your only option, absolutely, better than nothing. So good hand washing. If you are immune suppressed or immunocompromised, probably trying to avoid things that are at the highest risk, the shredded lettuces, iceberg lettuce, certain berries at this time is wise at this point in time. If you're not immune suppressed and just wondering what's the better option is going to be something you can peel, something that is frozen or canned at this point in time. And hopefully later this week we'll get more updates on what the final culprit is for this particular outbreak.